Hey guys, what's up? It's Christine Seal, the High Level Queen, coming at you for a Friday lunch and learn. And I have not done this in a very long time, but I have some very cool stuff I want to show you. And as always, if you guys can hear me, put a 1 in the chat for me. That way I know you can hear me. I am trying something a little different today. I have a brand new monitor and it is massive. It's like 48-inch monitor and it goes like from here all the way like over there. So I had to move my camera and everything else around. If you guys can hear me, put a 1 in the chat and we're going to get started. And as always, if you have any questions, put them in the chat and I will answer them for you, preferably high level related. Okay. I do have an exciting announcement too, but I'm going to do that at the end of the lunch and learn. So first of all, I don't know if you guys heard, but the Shopify integration is live with High Level. And I'm going to share my screen with you and show you what I'm talking about here. Now you can connect your Shopify store into High Level. And why is this important? Well, because you can do all kinds of cool stuff like abandoned cart emails. You can do a different email if they purchase a certain product. You can do all kinds of things inside of workflows with your Shopify store. And if you're looking for maybe an expansion of your business or a new business idea, this is a great opportunity for you because you can literally set up all the follow-up for your client's Shopify store. Okay, pretty cool. It's kind of easy to do this. I just released a YouTube video on how to do this as well. So make sure you check it out. But basically, all you're going to want to do in here is make a new app and then a private app. Okay. And then you're going to get an API key that you can then put into your Shopify store. Super easy. And then you just click connect and it connects it for you. Okay. So it's going to give you like an app password here. And then you're going to click connect. So that's like the big thing that's live right now. If you guys want me to go into a workflow, I can show you an example workflow inside Shopify. Just put your questions in the chat and I'll get to them. And I hope you guys can hear me. If you guys could put a 1 in the chat, if you can hear me, that would be awesome. Okay. So that's one of the new updates that's coming out. Another one is High Level has now set up attribution reporting and smart list filters to match. So if you're trying to track Google organic, paid, Facebook, paid social referrals, social media, any kind of thing like that, the ref URL is now going to match. And you can go into your smart lists here and you can add a filter for attribute. And look at this, look at all these attributions now. Okay, so now you can actually create a smart list. Do you guys use smart lists at all? Because I swear by them. I swear by them. Okay, so let's say that you you want to look at a keyword here and the keyword contains like Facebook. Okay, well, all you have to do then is save this as a smart list. Click save. And then it's actually going to be able to be used later. You can see that here, Facebook attribution. Now I can simply click it right here. So this updates in real time. You don't actually have to pull anything. It's not like an Excel spreadsheet where like the update is frozen in time. This is actually going to update on the regular, which is really, really cool. So those are a couple updates that have come out recently. Again, if you guys want me to go over Shopify workflows or workflows in general, I can do that too. How many of you guys are using workflows? Raise your hands. If you're not using workflows, why are you not using workflows? Okay, a workflow is a campaign and a trigger combined together. And where before we had the trigger on the left and the actions on the right. Now we have the trigger on the top and the actions on the bottom. So you can actually do infinite things with one workflow now. You used to have a trigger per campaign, and now you can have multiple triggers with one set of action steps underneath. Okay, which is really, really cool. This one, I actually just did this for YouTube. So I have a new YouTube video coming out soon on how to connect your Facebook lead forms with the workflows instead of the previous one that I did with the campaigns and triggers. That's because workflows didn't exist yet. So in this case, we're just taking the Facebook lead form and we are putting it at the top as a trigger. And then these are all of our action steps. So when someone opts in to a Facebook lead form, what do we want to do? Do we want to send them a text? Do we want to force call them? Do we want to do a voicemail drop? Do we want to do a text message? So these are all things that you can do when someone opts in to your Facebook lead forms. Okay. Someone said Shopify, please, and thanks. Okay, what do you want to learn specifically about Shopify? And I will do it. Okay, just let me know. Let's see. I can go ahead and start a new workflow and we'll just do a scratch. I'm assuming you're talking about workflows, but and I think I'm going to have to get my app password real quick because I don't have it installed on this particular instance. You want the workflows, right? I'm not sure who said that because I can't see. Okay, yep, that would be great. Okay, cool. So Shopify isn't loading my password, so I'm going to switch my account real quick. Hopefully you can hear me and everything. All right. So here we go. Okay. So let's say that you want to set up a Shopify workflow for when an order is placed on a certain item. Okay. So here you're going to make a new workflow trigger. And now there's a new drop down called Shopify. Okay. And now we can do two different things here. We can do order placed or we can do abandoned checkout. So we're going to do order placed for this instance. Then here, what we're doing an if else. So all you have to do is do if else like that. Click it. It's going to create this little decision tree here. And I just kind of put tacos in here because that's what Sean always uses. So did they order tacos? So what you're doing here, you can actually choose all of the variables from the Shopify store here. So you click on Shopify and then product name is tacos. Okay. You can do all kinds of things in here. It contains tacos, does not, isn't tacos, whatever. So that's how you filter on the product name. So yes means that, yes, they ordered tacos. Okay. So then we're going to send them an email. Okay. So there's actually new email templates out as well with Shopify, and then I can show you that in a second. But basically here, your email just can be like, hey, did you check out this product too? And it's like a complimentary product, right? Or you can send them a text message. Okay. I did that one for an abandoned cart, but you kind of get the idea, hopefully. All right. And then with the abandoned cart, and feel free to ask any questions, guys. This is supposed to be like an interactive session. So I'm here for you to help you guys out with high level. So ask questions. Then let's say that you want to do an abandoned cart. Okay, so instead of order placed, you're just going to click on abandoned checkout here. Okay, and then you can choose the duration here on how long that they how long they abandoned it for before it triggers this. So you can set this here as long as you want. And then you're going to click save the trigger. Then you can start sending them emails or text messages like, hey, you forgot to place your order. Hey, you forgot to do this and that. Yes, it triggers automatically if they abandon. So again, your thingy is abandon checkout here. And then it looks like you can select a filter based on cart value. Ask all. Ask all about high level or automations. And then here, these are like developer terms, so it's a little confusing. But this is equals exactly. This is not equal to. This is less than or equal to. And then greater than or equal to is empty or is not empty. So you can even filter on the cart value itself of the abandoned item. Okay. All right. So let's say that we have an abandoned checkout for 10 minutes. Then we can do all kinds of things, send them a text, email, voicemail, all kinds of cool stuff here. And then we can also put the email inside of an email template, which automatically pulls from Shopify, which is amazing. So I showed you this here where I'm pulling the Shopify order template. So this is kind of insane. But you can actually create an email now. And you see the Shopify order confirmation or the Shopify abandoned checkout email. So I'm going to click on it. The high level team makes this so easy for you guys. Like they literally build this all. So here, like it says, we've noticed you forgot some amazing products in your cart, and then it shows what's in the cart. Okay. So these are actually elements that you can drag over like this, and it pulls automatically from Shopify. Like my mind is blown every time they release an update. It's insane. Okay. So all you have to do is save it, and you can actually plug it into your workflow just like that. Okay. So I'm saving this as a Shopify abandoned cart template. Okay. And then when I go back into my workflow, I'll be able to choose that email. All right. So again, if you guys have questions, put them in the chat. Okay. So let's say that it was an abandoned cart email. So we're going to click on send email, and then we're going to, in the templates, we're going to click on Shopify abandoned cart template and say, hey, you forgot this. Okay. Save. Then it's going to email them. As soon as they abandon, it will send them this email of what's in their cart, and then they can click on each item that was in their cart and order them. Does this like amaze anyone else, or is it just me because I'm like nerding out hard over this stuff? Okay. So that's Shopify. Hopefully that helps. And I do have some YouTube videos coming out in the next couple weeks that go over this stuff in depth, because I know it's going to be like a hot topic for a lot of people. Amazing. Oh, thanks. You're so sweet. Okay. How can you use workflows for cold email lead gen? That's yeah. So personally, I do not use high level for cold email because it is too difficult to switch between accounts. Okay. So when you're doing cold email, it's super important to like have a bunch of different like Gmail, Yahoo, or whatever Hotmail accounts. Then you're switching between them all. And it's kind of a manual process because you're going to get banned eventually, right? So you don't want to use your agency email you don't want to use your company domain. You want to use a burner, because if you don't, then you won't be able to email your clients. Okay, you won't be able to email your leads. So make sure that you're super careful with that. I've heard of people like connecting multiple G Suite accounts and just letting her rip. But you know, I would definitely be careful with that. So if you have something like that set up and you still want to go ahead and go for it, again with my disclaimer, something that you could do is you could just opt everyone in. So like, let's say that you pull your leads from D7 or whatever, then you're going to add them all to the workflow. So you're going to send them an email and be like, do you need more leads? Okay, don't use this. But obviously, okay, so just reply yes. And then here, we're going to wait for a contact reply to the email. And then we're going to time it out. I usually do like a day. I leave them like a day. You don't have to do the timeout, but if you leave it open-ended, it could be like a year later and they reply and then it like responds, which is weird. So we're going to wait for them to reply, and then we're going to do an if else. So if their reply is positive, okay, then be like, great, schedule a call here. And then you put your trigger link or whatever. Okay. Again, I'm not a copywriter, so anyway, okay, so that's how you do it. So you put whatever. If they say yes, then you do the next step. Okay. Sorry, that was really loud. That was my email. Let's close that bad boy. All right. So then you could like build this out more, right? So you could like get their phone number, and you could send them a text. You know, hey, great, schedule a call here. Let's say that they give you their phone number and they don't schedule, then you can send them a text. Let's say, you know, if you put a trigger link in here, then you can actually, that's not how you do that. If you put a trigger link, then you can actually do conditions based on if they scheduled with you or not, right? Or if they click the trigger link or not. So that's going to be like a new workflow. So that would be a different workflow. So if you create a new workflow and then you say trigger link clicked, that can be your trigger, and then you can start sending them more correspondence from there because you're gauging their interest. Don't try to do it all in one workflow. That's like the number one pitfall that I see people fall into with workflows, and the reason why they hate workflows is because they try to do everything in one workflow, and you just can't do that. Okay, so anytime someone posts something in the high level group and it's this big elaborate like 30-page thing that takes up my whole 48-inch monitor, just ignore it and keep scrolling, because like they're just trying to sell you something. Do not put it do not put it in one workflow or you're going to hate workflows, I promise. Okay, so you would create a new workflow, make a trigger on trigger link clicked, and then send them another email or a text and be like, hey, I noticed you clicked on my booking link, but you didn't book a call. And this is going to impress people. They're going to be like, oh my God, how did you do that? I want this for my company. Okay, I want this for my business. So you're going to be like impressing people. Hopefully that helps with cold email. Anything for education space, intent to enroll forms. I'm not sure what that means. Is this the same person who wanted me to do the cold email? So your form would, if it is, your form would be the trigger link. Okay. And then you could do another trigger when the form is submitted. So let's say you want to do another one on when the form is submitted. Form submitted. Okay. And then you can go from there. Hopefully that helps. Oh, that's so sweet. I'm happy to help, Guru Computer Center. Keep the questions coming, guys. This is awesome. I'm gonna start doing these. This is like one of my New Year's resolutions is to do these every Friday again, because I kind of fell off the bandwagon. So ask away. While you guys are asking questions, my special announcement. Who wants to hear my special announcement? I'm so excited and I can't wait. It's gonna be awesome. Okay. So guys, I'm having another mastermind. Okay. I'm having another mastermind. I'm so excited. Let me see if I can share my screen with you. So I had a bunch of people say they couldn't come to my last mastermind. And they were like heartbroken because they couldn't come. There wasn't enough notice or whatever the reason was. It wasn't a good time. Having another mastermind in February, and that is only like 6 weeks away. Okay. So don't say, Christine, February. Oh my God, it's so far. It's like literally 6 weeks. And we're going to cover all the automations and everything you guys need to automate your agency so that you can enjoy holidays, you can enjoy nights and weekends with your friends and family again, that you can actually be the CEO of your business and not have to worry about doing all the manual tasks that I know you guys hate doing. Okay. So I'm going to uncover behind the scenes of 100,000 a month in high level. I'm going to teach you guys all the hidden levers that you don't know about yet, that you can unlock the full growth potential of your agency and that you can scale to the moon. Okay. So if you guys are just put mastermind in the comments and I will reach out to you if you're interested in going. Someone already said I want to go. That's so sweet. I want you to come too. We have a limited number of spots available and we only have 25 spots, but I've sold several tickets since we launched this offer. So it's going to be in Dallas, Texas. And that's where the high level headquarters are too. So, hey, you guys can kill two birds with one stone. You can come to my mastermind. You can go visit the high level headquarters and take pictures with the team there in Dallas. And I think it's going to be great. Okay. So I'm going to teach you guys all this. I'm going to teach you how to automate the behind the scenes of your agency so that you don't have to do manual tasks anymore. I had a mastermind last year. It was amazing. It was so much fun. We had I think we had about 40 people that came. This year, I'm only going to have 25 spots. Okay. But Carla's awesome. She came to my mastermind last year or last summer. I guess it's almost last year. But she said 2 months after my event that her income increased by 1,920%, which is insane. And I know that she was working so hard. She was working her booty off to try to scale. And then when she came to my mastermind, then she understood what she needed to do and it just unlocked her full growth potential. So I'm going to put the link here if you guys want, but also do #mastermind. That way I can reach out to you. If you guys are on Facebook, #mastermind, okay, then my team and I will reach out to you about this. But yeah, so Carla was able to scale 1920% in just 2 months. And I'm so proud of her because she's such an action taker. She came, she wanted to learn, she did the work, and now she has more free time to enjoy her friends and family and everything. So we're going to get the whole thing done in 72 hours. I want you guys to leave with everything fully automated. Start the new year off right. Okay. And that's one of the things that's so important, guys. You have to have your backend systems on lock before you start scaling. So if you're at a point where you get a client, lose a client, get a client, lose a client, and you feel like you're on one of those stair stepper machines at the gym and you're not really going anywhere, then you really need to check this out. Okay. And I'm going to have Paulson Thomas from High Level coming to my event again. He is going to speak about how to scale, prospect, and how to keep clients all using High Level. He's an amazing speaker. He like brought the house down at my last event and everyone freaking loved it. Okay. So all you got to do, guys, if you go to this link, there's a lot to read. But it's going to tell you details. Okay. So all this who, what, where, when, why stuff is answered on this page. And there is $100 refundable deposit. So that's just to show that you're actually serious about coming, and so that it doesn't like completely fill up everyone's calendars without being serious about coming. Okay. Because last time, like more than half of the people that I had calls with just wanted to get on a call with me and they weren't actually serious about coming to my event. So unfortunately, that's something that I had to do, but it is refundable. So if it's not a good fit, then we will refund it. Okay. So again, this pricing is very limited time. I have limited spots, and the special pricing deal is going to expire on December 24th. So right now you can get 40% off your ticket, and pricing and everything like that is all on this link. So if you guys have any questions or anything, I promise it's going to be answered on this link. I've had people ask me, like, can I bring my partner? Yes, you can bring your partner. However, you will need to purchase a partner ticket, which can be acquired for a discount. And do you have a payment plan? We have a payment plan where we will split the payment into 2 payments. Okay. So until December 24, it's $6K for this event. You're going to leave with everything fully automated. And if you guys are spending more than 1 hour per week per client onboarding your clients manually, this is going to pay for itself very quickly. Okay. So go to mastermind.christineseal.com. And if you guys can put your questions in the chat. This is supposed to be an interactive lunch and learn. Okay. So if you guys have any more questions about workflows, Shopify, hopefully not cold email. Cold email is not my favorite. Not my favorite at all. I'm going to put my high level back up here. Nope, that's not it. Nope, that's also not it. What did I do with it? There it is. Okay. So we were talking about abandoned cart stuff. I'm already losing my voice. But I will stay on for a couple more minutes. That way you guys can get your questions in. Okay. So ask away. Ask away. I have some more like high level type of new things that have come out. One in particular, I was a beta tester for the high level Twilio replacement. And they just texted me like 2 days ago. They texted me and they said, hey, we just want to let you know that the beta testing is finished for let's see if I can find that text. I think it was Shivam. And they said the beta testing was finished and that they were getting ready to roll it out into production. So that means that you won't need Twilio anymore, which is like super exciting. Did anyone take part in any of the beta programs that High Level announced on Level Up Day? Let's see. No, that's Kelsey. Shoot, I can't find the text. They texted me. And they emailed me. Oh, I thought it was just a couple days ago, but it was maybe like longer ago than that. Oh yeah, here it is, Wednesday. Yeah, here it is. We tested Twilio ISV extensively. All systems look good. It is safe to move your clients in US, UK, and Canada ISV. So I'm not exactly sure if they're planning on rolling that out to everybody, or if they're just saying that I can use it for my clients. But anyway, it's coming soon. Okay, when are you going to do more trainings if you can't make the mastermind? So it's my New Year's resolution to do lunch and learns every Friday again, like I used to. Okay, but I hope you can make it. How to set up the calendar to schedule like Calendly. I think my child just woke up from his nap. He did. He's up super early. I wasn't expecting. Hi. Do you want to sit on my lap? Will you be good? This is my child. This is Andrew. Can you say hi?
Hi.
Mommy's doing a live stream. Okay, so I need you to be good. Oh my goodness. Okay. So how to set up your calendar to schedule like Calendly. So let me see if I can show you kind of what I think you're talking about. And then I have to share per tab now, which is kind of, is this like what you're talking about? Something like this? Where they can click that and then they can like set up a time. And you can have like different calendars. I think that's maybe what you're talking about. So if it is, what you have to do there is you have to go into your team management. So I'm going to reshare my screen in a second. So you have to go into your team management and set up teams. So let me share that with you. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, so you have to set up a team. And even if it's just you, you still need a team for it. Okay. So of course that's taken. All right, so that's the team. Okay, so you have to have a team. Then what you're going to do is when you go over into calendars, it's going to create a new column like this. Okay. So you're going to click on new calendar and then you're going to give it a name, a description, and then please put your name here or your company name. Because if you just put a contact name, then they have an appointment with themselves and they're not going to show up. Okay. And then you're going to put your times, dates, everything like that. Like that. And then it's going to end up looking something like this. So what you can actually do is you can actually directly link to this, or you can directly link to this. If you link to this, it's going to show all the sub calendars underneath and they can pick one like you can on Calendly if you have multiple services. If you just have one, it's only going to show one. So just to show you what that looks like, it looks just like Calendly. If you have multiple calendars underneath, it'll show all of them. If I just click that one, then it looks like that. So there's no choices to make, but you still can click back. Okay. Then what you have to do is you have to set up a funnel and you simply drag the calendar element over into the funnel and you can choose the calendar. Okay. You can also get the code for the calendars and put the calendar code into the page. Okay. So I hope that helps. Guys, you guys know I love you, but my child woke up early from his nap. So make sure you check out my mastermind, okay? Mastermind.christineseal.com, #mastermind if you want us to reach out. February 5 to 7, that is mommy. February 5 to 7, we're going to have fun. We're going to be in Dallas, Texas, automating the entire back end of your agency so you can spend more time with family and friends. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.